The man you see right there, police describe as a heartless, cold-blooded killer. He's 19-year-old MOUSSA CISSE, and right now he's on the run from New York to the Ivory Coast in West Africa. But we'll get back to that in a moment. On January 16th, just after noon, surveillance video shows CISSE in the lobby of a building here on West 150th Street in Harlem. 29-year-old Shadina Smith gets off the elevator there. These are the last moments of Smith's life. CISSE is blocking her path. Police say he gropes her. She confronts him. And at one point, you can see CISSE waits. He pulls his hood up. Then he goes after her. The argument continues here in the lobby. But Smith goes back upstairs to get her fiancé, who comes down to confront CISSE too.
Within moments of that, our subject produces a firearm, fires at our male victim, then fires at our female victim. Both victims then go into the staircase over here, they collapse, and that's where they're found.
Detective Alexander Santiago tells Pix 11 News Smith died, her fiancé survived. But what CISSE is accused of doing is why detectives desperately want to get him off the streets.
We're dealing with a dangerous individual because he had an argument with someone, and for the few moments of that argument and possibly not knowing our female victim, shot and killed her.
This man knew the victim and heard the shots that day from his apartment.
I remember that it sounded like it was like right above me, them shots. Honestly, it's crazy. But she was amazing, honestly. Honestly, it's a tragedy.
From this lobby, Detective Santiago says CISSE disappeared. And after months of working the case,
we believe that he has familiar ties in the Ivory Coast. It's possible that he may have fled based on those ties over to the Ivory Coast in West Africa.
The NYPD has already reached out to its partners for help. First, the Regional Fugitive Task Force.
They do the investigation and they try to find them. They try to reach out to the State Department and their federal counterparts.
And if they can't find CISSE, investigators will turn to the West African consulate. If he is out of the country, Corey Hendricks, a neighbor of the victims, had this to say.
In a sense, that's good news. Truthfully, he's not here to do that again. But at the same time, I think he needs to, everybody needs justice.
And remember, we're talking about a 19-year-old here without a job. Police say he has a long criminal record, and he just disappeared from social media from this area. His family members are not cooperating with detectives, so they desperately need your help. Whether or not he is in West Africa, if you have any information on his whereabouts, call Crime Stoppers. The number's right there. It's 800-577-TIPS. For now, we're live in Harlem.